Okay, YouTube. Show you what I got going on here today. Today was a pretty stressful day, but I did end up figuring it all out. It was mainly, I was going to these different auto parts, and how everybody knows how you run into them, and they don't really know what you're talking about. They say they don't have it, and they really don't know what's back there. You got to go back there and get it yourself. But I figured it out. It took me a while. And I went to the same place like 3 or 4 times because I was looking online and it said that they had it and they had it. And I finally just said, hey, can I just go back there and look for myself? And sure enough, they had it when I went back there and looked for it. I showed them what it was. I paid for it. We made the lines and everything. So um, all in all, it turned out successful. A little bit stressful, but we got the job done. So what I did today was I tackled the power steering hoses, and I didn't use the truck power steering pump. I used the Camaro power steering pump. I think it's the same one from like 98 to '02. I think they have the same one. So yeah, it was a little bit different. Everything that I was finding, guys was using the truck power steering pumps, and those kits were about 90 to 120, depending on where you bought them from, and what all you wanted to do with them. What if you want to do dash, if you want to do AN lines, or what I'm saying, you want to do something or whatever the case was. But what I chose to do was get a hydraulic hose made, and I didn't know the fitting sizes. That was pretty tough. It excuse me, I didn't know the fitting sizes. So um, once I figured all that out, I got a buddy that works up at a machine shop, and I went down there, and between the two of us, we found a tap that fit what I needed and everything, because the stuff that I had, that was just I just had some random plugs that I had when I was painting my gearbox and my car. I just plugged them so wouldn't nothing get in there, because I took the power steering lines off, and I sold them. I ended up selling them with the motor that I had in there. I had a 350 Vortec motor in there, and I ended up selling those power steering lines with that motor. So I didn't know what size I had, but make a long story short, this is the part numbers and everything you need to do what I did. And like I said, I got this done for about $56. And where I live, everything is way expensive here, because there's nothing out here. It's not really, they don't have any competition out here. So the prices are a little bit higher. So if you live in a bigger city, or a place where there's, speed shops and a bunch of O'Reillys, Napas, and AutoZones and stuff like that, the prices may be a little bit more reasonable. But I bought one hose in. It was 16.23. Well, no, that was a hose. I bought one hose. It was 2.5 foot, and it was $16.23. And then one hose in was $19.49. It was a 90-degree hose in, and the part on the hose that I used was the part number. Was H24506. So that's the hose, and then the hose end that I used was 06U-B66. So you're gonna need that hose end, and then another hose end, which is 06U-106, and that was a straight hose in, and that one cost me $8.29. Then I had to go to O'Reilly's because Napa didn't have any crush washers. So I ended up buying a assortment pack, which was for $4.77. The part number was 65250. So yeah, I know most of the time you could just walk into AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something and say, hey, do you guys have any crush washers? And they'll have a kit, and you can just buy one, you know, or you can go to like a Home Depot or something like that and buy some copper washers, and you'll be good. I don't have that option here, so I had to buy an assortment pack, and it was $4.77. You may be able to get the crush washers for maybe 50 cents or something, so you may save a couple dollars. But let me show you what it turned out, how it turned out, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. I did leave one thing off. Now that I'm here looking at this right here was a brake line that I got, and it was only like I think it was like 12 inches long or something like that, and it was only $3.96. But what I did was I just cut one end of it off, and then I just ran the hose up onto here. So this was some random hose that I had laying around. I'm pretty sure you guys probably got some random hose laying around in y'all shop with fittings or these little clamps and stuff like that. I just use the field clamps, but you can use the regular hose style clamps if you want to. But yeah, this is a 3/8 by 30 by 9.5 or something like that. So it was 3/8 MPT. I think it was a 30 millimeter pitch or something like that, and it was 9.5 foot long. It's something weird like that. But I'll dig out the receipt and I'll throw that in as well. But yeah, this is that $8 fitting, straight fitting that I was showing you, that I was telling you about. That goes right on in there, no big deal. And it goes under and up over here. And this fitting is the same as this fitting right here, I believe. But this is that that $19 filling, 90-degree fitting that I was telling you guys about. And you just plug them up in there, and yeah, have at it. So that's how I got my power steering hoses done for about 55 bucks. You may be able to get it done cheaper. You may it may cost you a little bit more, but all in all, that's how I got it done. I didn't see a lot of information out about it, so I'm making this video to show you guys. So y'all take it easy. Peace.